Welcome to Music Lounge, everyone. Get ready for a deep dive into a world brimming with sound. Can you believe there are over 1,500 music genres out there? It's mind-blowing. Think about it. Jazz, rock, hip-hop, EDM, they all tell a story. From the soulful roots of jazz to the pulsating beats of electronic dance music, we'll uncover the threads that connect these genres. Every note, every rhythm, every lyric tells a tale. A story of innovation, cultural shifts, and the power of music to unite us. From the sultry sounds of blues to the high-energy vibes of K-pop, we're diving headfirst into a world of sound. Our journey down the harmonic highway is about to begin, and trust me, you won't want to miss a single beat. Let's face it, with so many music genres out there, it can feel like you're lost in a maze. You're scrolling through playlists, trying to find that perfect song to match your mood, but all you see are endless lists of genres that sound like a foreign language. Trap, grunge, shoegaze, what do these even mean? It's like trying to navigate a sonic jungle without a map. But don't worry, we're here to be your guides. We'll break down the jargon, explore the roots, and unveil the stories behind these musical labels. Think of it this way. Each genre is like a country on the map of music. Some are neighbors sharing borders and influences, so ditch the fear of the unknown and embrace the adventure. We're here to make sense of the chaos and guide you through the intricate world of music genres. Music isn't static. It's a living, breathing entity that evolves alongside us. Just like fashion trends or technological advancements, music genres reflect the spirit of their time. Think about it. The soulful melodies of blues emerged from the African American experience in the early 20th century, expressing their sorrows and hopes. Then came jazz, bursting onto the scene with its improvisational energy, mirroring the social and cultural shifts of the Roaring '20s. As we moved through the decades, rock and roll took center stage, fueled by the rebellious spirit of the youth and the desire for something new and exciting. Each genre is a time capsule, preserving the essence of a particular moment in history. Fasten your seatbelts, music aficionados, because we're about to embark on an exhilarating journey down the harmonic highway. Our first stop, the birthplace of jazz, New Orleans. We'll delve into its improvisational soul and trace its influence on countless other genres. Next, we'll crank up the volume as we explore the birth of rock and roll, a genre that fused the energy of jazz and blues with the storytelling of country. Get ready to meet the pioneers who dared to break the mold and ignite a musical revolution. But our journey doesn't stop there. We'll cruise through the streets of the Bronx, where hip-hop emerged from the streets, blending infectious beats with powerful lyrics that spoke truth to power. So, hop in and get ready to experience the interconnectedness of musical genres, where every turn reveals a new sonic landscape. Our first stop on the harmonic highway takes us to the vibrant streets of New Orleans, the birthplace of jazz. Picture this: the year is 1900. The air is thick with humidity and the intoxicating aroma of Cajun spices. Gaslights flicker on cobblestone streets, casting long shadows on the colorful buildings. And then you hear it, a sound unlike anything else. A melody, both melancholic and joyful, floats from a nearby saloon. It's a blend of African rhythms, European harmonies, and the raw emotion of the American South. This, my friends, is the genesis of jazz. In the smoky bars and clubs of New Orleans, legends were born. Musicians like Jelly Roll Morton, with his infectious piano riffs and charismatic stage presence, captivated audiences. Then there was Louis Armstrong, the virtuoso trumpeter whose soaring solos and gravelly voice became synonymous with the golden age of jazz. These pioneers of improvisation weren't just playing music, they were breaking down barriers. Jazz was a rebellion against the norm, a celebration of individuality and creative freedom. Jazz brought people together. In the heart of the segregated South, jazz clubs became rare spaces where racial barriers blurred, and people from all walks of life could come together to share in the joy of music. The impact of jazz extended far beyond the music itself. As jazz gained popularity, it migrated from the back streets of New Orleans, traveling up the Mississippi River and spreading its infectious rhythm across the United States. It reached cities like Chicago and New York, where it found a new audience eager to embrace its energy and spirit. Radio played a pivotal role in this musical migration. The airwaves crackled with the sounds of Duke Ellington's sophisticated orchestra, the sultry vocals of Billie Holiday, and the electrifying piano solos of Art Tatum. Jazz became a national obsession, captivating audiences from coast to coast. But jazz wasn't content to stay confined to the airwaves. It infiltrated Hollywood, providing the soundtrack for the silver screen. Jazz had arrived, and its influence was undeniable. In the heart of the 1950s, something extraordinary happened. A new generation of musicians, influenced by the raw energy of blues, the gospel fervor of the church, and the rhythmic swagger of jazz, came together to create a sound that would change music forever. Rock and roll was born from a fusion of diverse influences, reflecting the changing social landscape of post-war America. It was a melting pot of sounds, blending the soulful vocals of blues legends like Muddy Waters with the infectious rhythms of swing bands like Glenn Miller's. This new sound was raw, energetic, and rebellious. It spoke to a generation coming of age in a time of social change and upheaval. Rock and roll was more than just music. It was a cultural movement, a rejection of the conservative values of the previous generation. The arrival of rock and roll wasn't met with universal acclaim. To some, it was a cacophony, a threat to the established order. Parents worried about its suggestive lyrics and its association with rebellion. But to the younger generation, it was a breath of fresh air, a soundtrack to their dreams and desires. Radio played a crucial role in popularizing rock and roll. DJs like Alan Freed, dubbed the father of rock and roll, defied segregation by playing music by black artists to a wider audience. The airwaves became a battleground for cultural change as rock and roll challenged societal norms and broke down racial barriers. As rock and roll gained momentum, it became a global phenomenon. Our harmonic highway road trip takes a sharp turn now, leading us straight to the heart of the 1970s Bronx. Imagine a borough pulsating with raw energy, a place where creativity ignited amidst social and economic upheaval. The streets throbbed with a new sound, a fusion of rhythm and poetry that would redefine music and culture forever: hip-hop. Born from the streets, hip-hop wasn't just music. It was a cultural movement, a voice for the marginalized, a reflection of the struggles and aspirations of a generation coming of age in a time of change. The Bronx, once a symbol of urban decay, became a breeding ground for innovation. In parks, community centers, and abandoned buildings, DJs like Kool Herc and Grandmaster Flash transformed turntables into instruments, manipulating vinyl records to create infectious beats and extended grooves. As DJs laid down the sonic foundation, a new breed of artists emerged: the MCs, the masters of ceremony, the storytellers of the streets. With microphones in hand, they transformed spoken word into rhythmic poetry, weaving tales of urban life, social commentary, and raw emotion over the pulsating beats. These early hip-hop pioneers like Mel Mel, Grandmaster Caz, and Curtis Blow weren't afraid to speak truth to power, their lyrics reflecting the realities of life in marginalized communities, addressing issues of poverty, inequality, and police brutality. Hip-hop wasn't just entertainment. It was a platform for social commentary, a way to give voice to the voiceless, to challenge the status quo, and to inspire change. As hip-hop gained momentum, it spread like wildfire, jumping from block parties and park jams to clubs and radio stations. The infectious beats, the raw lyrics, and the electrifying energy of the music captured the attention of a generation hungry for something new, something authentic, something that spoke to their experiences. One of the defining characteristics of hip-hop was its ability to seamlessly blend seemingly disparate elements, fusing the raw energy of funk and soul with the rhythmic drive of disco and the lyrical prowess of spoken word poetry. It was a melting pot of influences, reflecting the multicultural tapestry of the Bronx itself. From the driving bass lines of James Brown to the infectious grooves of Parliament Funkadelic, hip-hop DJs sampled and looped iconic funk and soul breaks, creating the rhythmic foundation for MCs to weave their lyrical magic. The influence of disco, with its pulsating beats and emphasis on rhythm, was also undeniable. Hip-hop DJs incorporated disco breaks into their sets, creating a more danceable and infectious sound that resonated with club audiences. This fusion of musical genres created a unique and dynamic sonic landscape, a tapestry of sound that was both familiar and entirely new. As hip-hop's popularity grew, it transcended its geographical boundaries, spreading from the streets of the Bronx to cities across the United States and beyond. Radio played a crucial role in this expansion, as DJs like Mr. Magic and Red Alert introduced hip-hop to a wider audience through their groundbreaking radio shows. Record labels, initially hesitant to embrace this new and unconventional genre, began to take notice as hip-hop's cultural influence became undeniable. The Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight, released in 1979, became a surprise crossover hit, introducing hip-hop to a mainstream audience and paving the way for a new wave of artists. By the mid-1980s, it had become a global phenomenon, with artists like Run DMC, LL Cool J, and Salt-N-Pepa pushing the boundaries of the genre and achieving mainstream success. Hip-hop was no longer just a subculture, it was a cultural force to be reckoned with. From the streets of the Bronx to the global stage, hip-hop's journey was a testament to the power of music to transcend boundaries, to give voice to the marginalized, and to inspire change. Hip-hop's impact extended far beyond the realm of music. It became a cultural movement that influenced fashion, dance, language, and art. From the baggy jeans and sneakers to the breakdancing crews and graffiti murals, hip-hop's visual aesthetics became synonymous with urban youth culture. The language of hip-hop, with its slang, wordplay, and rhythmic delivery, permeated everyday speech, influencing not just music but also literature, film, and television. Hip-hop's impact on language reflected its ability to create a sense of community and shared identity. As hip-hop continued to evolve, it spawned countless subgenres, from gangsta rap and conscious hip-hop to trap and mumble rap. Each iteration of the genre reflected the changing social and political landscape, giving voice to new generations and perspectives. Hip-hop's enduring legacy lies not just in its musical innovation, but also in its ability to empower marginalized communities, to challenge the status quo, and to spark dialogue about important social issues. From its humble beginnings in the Bronx, hip-hop has become a global phenomenon, a testament to the power of music to unite, inspire, and transform. Our harmonic highway veers towards the Caribbean Sea, where Jamaica pulsates with a rhythm all its own. Turquoise waters lap against white sand beaches, palm trees sway in the gentle breeze, and the air is thick with jerk spices and music. This is the heartland of reggae. Emerging in the 60s, reggae was a cultural force, a voice for the oppressed, a celebration of Jamaican identity. Born from ska, rocksteady, and mento, reggae carried hope, resilience, and social justice. The music's irresistible groove beckoned listeners to move. Infused with Rastafarianism, reggae addressed social injustice, poverty, and liberation. It was music with a message, a call for unity, and a celebration of Black pride. At the forefront of this musical revolution stood a man whose music would transcend borders and inspire generations, Bob Marley. With his soulful voice, his powerful lyrics, and his undeniable charisma, Marley became a global icon, spreading reggae's message of peace, love, and unity to every corner of the world. Marley's songs, such as Get Up, Stand Up, Redemption Song, and One Love, became anthems for the oppressed, their lyrics resonating with people fighting for freedom and justice across the globe. His music transcended cultural and linguistic barriers, uniting people from all walks of life under the banner of reggae's universal message. But Marley was far from the only voice in this musical movement. Artists like Peter Tosh, Burning Spear, and Jimmy Cliff added their unique styles and perspectives to the reggae landscape, enriching the genre with their powerful lyrics and infectious rhythms. Reggae wasn't just about entertainment, it was a force for social change. In Jamaica, it played a crucial role in easing political tensions, bridging the gap between opposing factions, and promoting peace and unity within the country. Its influence extended far beyond the island's shores, inspiring social movements and raising awareness about global issues. Reggae's popularity soared, influencing and intermingling with other musical genres, creating a rich tapestry of sound. From ska punk bands like The Clash to reggae-infused pop of UB40 and Sting, reggae's influence was vast. Dub reggae emerged with heavy bass lines and experimental soundscapes. Dancehall reggae brought a more electronic sound and a focus on rhythm and dance. Reggae's fashion, with colorful clothing and Rastafarian symbols, became a global trend. From Kingston to the global stage, reggae's journey has been remarkable. Reggae continues to inspire new generations, uniting humanity through music. As we cruise down the harmonic highway, the landscape transforms. Acoustic sounds give way to a new sonic frontier. Synthesizers hum, drum machines pulsate, and computers innovate. This is the electrifying world of electronic music. Emerging in the late 20th century, it was a radical departure from traditional music. Pioneers like Kraftwerk, Brian Eno, and Wendy Carlos pushed sonic boundaries. Music made for dancing, for losing yourself in the moment. Artists like Depeche Mode and New Order explored social themes. Technology advanced, and so did electronic music. Today, electronic music is a global phenomenon, encompassing a staggering array of subgenres. From the euphoric melodies of trance to the hard-hitting beats of techno, the soulful grooves of deep house, and the experimental soundscapes of ambient. It's a genre that's constantly evolving, pushing the boundaries of technology and creativity. Festivals dedicated to electronic music draw massive crowds worldwide, showcasing the genre's global reach and its ability to unite people from all walks of life on the dance floor. It's a testament to the power of music to transcend language, culture, and geography, creating a shared experience of rhythm, melody, and sonic exploration. But electronic music's impact extends far beyond the dance floor. It has infiltrated film soundtracks, video games, advertising jingles, and even art installations, becoming an integral part of our sonic landscape. It's a genre that's constantly evolving, pushing the boundaries of technology and creativity. As we continue our journey down the harmonic highway, we'll see how electronic music continues to shape the future of music, blurring genres, inspiring new sounds, and reminding us that the possibilities of music are as limitless as our imaginations. Hold on tight, music lovers, because our harmonic highway road trip is about to take an unexpected detour. Get ready for a taste of country trap? Remember Lil Nas X and his chart-topping mega hit Old Town Road? Who knew that the twang of a banjo could blend so seamlessly with the booming bass of a trap beat? The rise of country trap is a testament to the fact that musical genres are not static entities confined by rigid boundaries. Instead, they are fluid, ever-evolving forms of expression that constantly borrow, blend, and transform in response to cultural shifts and artistic innovation. For decades, country music and hip-hop existed in their respective spheres, often perceived as polar opposites on the musical spectrum. Country, with its roots in rural America, evoked images of cowboys, honky-tonks, and heartfelt ballads about love, loss, and life on the open road. Hip-hop, born from the urban landscapes of America's inner cities, often reflected the struggles, aspirations, and realities of marginalized communities. But as with any artistic movement, there were always artists pushing the boundaries, experimenting with new sounds, and challenging the status quo. Country artists like Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson incorporated elements of rock and folk into their music, while hip-hop producers sampled liberally from a wide range of genres, including soul, funk, and even classical music. Country trap emerged from this spirit of experimentation, a testament to the fact that musical inspiration can come from the most unexpected places. It's a genre that refuses to be pigeonholed, embracing the unexpected and celebrating the beauty of musical fusion. Country trap isn't an isolated phenomenon. It's part of a larger trend in music where artists are increasingly blurring genre lines and creating sounds that defy easy categorization. We're living in an era of musical fusion, where artists are drawing inspiration from a global palette of sounds and influences. Think about K-pop, for example, a genre that has taken the world by storm. It's a melting pot of pop, hip-hop, R&B, and electronic music, often incorporating elements of traditional Korean music as well. Or consider Latin trap, a genre that fuses the rhythms of reggaeton and Latin pop with the hard-hitting beats of trap music. These genre-bending fusions are not just about creating catchy tunes. They often reflect the increasingly interconnected and multicultural world we live in. As people from different backgrounds and cultures interact and share their musical traditions, new and exciting sounds are bound to emerge. The beauty of musical fusion lies in its ability to break down barriers, challenge preconceived notions, and create something entirely new and unexpected. It's a testament to the power of music to transcend boundaries and bring people together. Section 4. The genre-bending frontier. The rise of genre-bending music like country trap presents both exciting opportunities and unique challenges. On the one hand, it allows artists to express themselves more freely, to experiment with new sounds, and to reach wider audiences who might not typically gravitate towards a particular genre. For listeners, it opens up a world of sonic possibilities, exposing them to new artists, genres, and musical experiences. It challenges us to expand our musical horizons, to move beyond our comfort zones, and to embrace the unexpected. However, the blurring of genre lines can also lead to debates and disagreements about authenticity, ownership, and cultural appropriation. When artists fuse elements from different cultures, it's essential to approach these collaborations with respect, sensitivity, and a willingness to learn from and acknowledge the origins of those influences. Ultimately, the most important aspect of any musical creation is the artist's intention and the emotional connection they forge with their listeners. If a song moves you, makes you think, or simply brings you joy, does it really matter what genre it fits into? Section 5. A new country road. As we navigate the ever-evolving landscape of music, one thing is clear. The future of music is fluid, dynamic, and full of surprises. Genres will continue to blend, mutate, and reinvent themselves, reflecting the changing world around us and the boundless creativity of artists who dare to push the boundaries. Country trap, with its unexpected fusion of twang and trap, is just one example of the exciting possibilities that lie ahead. As we continue our journey down the harmonic highway, keep your ears open, your mind open, and be prepared to embrace the unexpected. The most exhilarating musical discoveries often lie just beyond the familiar. So, buckle up, music lovers, and get ready for the ride. The harmonic highway is full of twists, turns, and unexpected detours, each one leading to a new and exciting sonic destination. As our journey down the harmonic highway comes to an end, let the music linger in your mind for a moment. Reflect on the diverse soundscapes we've explored, from the soulful origins of jazz in the heart of New Orleans to the electrifying pulse of electronic music reverberating across the globe. Each genre, with its unique history and cultural significance, serves as a sonic time capsule, capturing the essence of different eras and echoing the emotions, struggles, and triumphs of generations past. These genres are living, breathing entities that evolve alongside us. They reflect our changing values, beliefs, and experiences, mirroring the social, political, and technological advancements that shape our world. Imagine a world without music. Picture a life devoid of melodies and rhythms. Music is more than just entertainment. It's an essential part of what makes us human, a universal language that transcends borders and time. Music connects us on a deeper level. It bridges the gaps between us. As we conclude our exploration of the harmonic highway, I encourage you to carry the spirit of musical discovery with you. Don't be afraid to venture beyond your comfort zone, to explore new genres, and to challenge your preconceived notions about what music can be. You might be surprised by what you discover. Remember, music is a journey, not a destination. There's always something new to discover, a new artist to listen to, a new genre to explore. Embrace the unexpected and allow yourself to be swept away by the power of music. And don't forget the music within you. Whether you're a seasoned musician or someone who simply enjoys tapping their foot to a catchy tune, we all have a soundtrack to our lives. So crank up your favorite tunes, let loose, and let the music move you. Music is a gift, a universal language that has the power to unite, inspire, and transform. Embrace it, share it, and let it fill your life with joy. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey down the harmonic highway. I hope you've enjoyed exploring the diverse landscape of music genres and discovering the fascinating connections that bind them together. Now it's your turn to share. What's your favorite music genre and why? What song always gets you moving? What artist's music has had a profound impact on your life? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this musical adventure, be sure to subscribe to my channel Music Lounge for more insightful explorations of the world of music. Check out our created playlist for hours of relaxing jazz music. You can also check out our Did You Know playlist for more informational, educational videos on different genres and artists. Until next time, keep your ears open and your heart in tune. See you in the next video.